What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Starbound. This is a game that I've been highly anticipating for a long time. I think I've got about, I'd say 3 hours in it. We streamed it the other day. Me and JJ did. We were going to do a Let's Play on it, and then he decided it wasn't really his cup of tea, and so he's kind of bowed out. But we're going to be making a new character today, and I'm kind of going to talk to you guys a little bit about it and see if you guys, want to see a Let's Play for this. I do want to kind of point out that this is alpha or beta or whatever you want to call it. I think it's actually technically classified as beta, even though it is technically released, so give that how you want to think about it. This whole early access stuff kind of cracks me up sometimes, because it seems like some people, and I'm not pointing any fingers, I'm not saying Starbound is one of these folks, but a lot of these developers will make something that's barely functional, release it to the public, and then kind of go dormant for a while. Cube World! And it just kind of seems a little funky, but I don't know. We're going to see what we think about Starbound. Now, a couple of things that I want to point out here that I think's odd. Number one, there's a mode here. Now, I'm curious if that may be, like, when I think of mode, I think of survival or hardcore or creative or something like that from Minecraft, but as far as I know, there's no way to edit that. Also, there does not seem to be a way to delete characters, so be careful. I can't delete any of these characters. This was just a random dude I just made accidentally while playing around, and now I'm stuck with him forever. So we're going to go ahead and make this guy. He's our robot dude. He's going to be the dude who's going to help us take over the galaxy. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar, this game is made by one of the people who helped make Terraria. And you will realize, if you didn't already think that it is very similar to Terraria, that it's got a lot of very similar similarities, which you'll notice very, very soon. God, I butchered that. I didn't get much sleep last night. Now, this right here is your spaceship. This is pretty much one of the only differences between this and Terraria, in my opinion. You've got your little spaceship here. Over here, you have a 3D printer. This is, I guess, allows you to do some stuff later on. Pixels is the money system in the upper right-hand corner that replaces Terraria's gold system, where you had like silver, gold, copper, etc., etc. And down here, you can, I guess, select your different tools and item levels and things along those lines. You also have tech. I believe these are like special abilities, things like flight, fireballs, and such like that. And I think that's about it. Now over here you can open this door, you can access this right here, and this is your spaceship. Now your spaceship is what allows you to, and this is one of the stark differences between Terraria and Starbound. And I know some of you guys are going to get pissed off because I'm going to keep referencing Terraria, but that's the nice thing about the internet, is you get to express your opinion, and this one is mine. So try not to hate on me just because I disagree with maybe your love for Starbound. And like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad game, I'm just saying it looks a whole lot like Terraria. Anyways, this right here is your fuel area. This is where you get to fuel up your ship. Now, as you can notice right now, we're at 0 of 1,000 fuel. Well, this right here is basically the crux of the storyline. You were, on your planet, and this evil race came and wiped your planet out, and you were one of the few people who managed to escape, and you barely made it to this planet here. This planet is also randomized, so what we have right now would not be what we have if we switched characters, so keep that in mind. This right here is your storage area. It is where you will have a variety of cool little tools and devices. You start off with 2 different types of seeds, bolt bulbs and wheat. I believe we actually ended up with, what was it? We ended up with bananas, I think, last time. But this is what your heart bar is up here. I honestly don't know what this LR thing is. I thought there would be like a way to maybe set it up to where left click and right click. I haven't really been able to have much luck with that because, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So that's exactly how it works. You just set that up, and then you can move to whatever you want and access that, but then you can come back, I guess, if you get off that key, then you can have access to it again. But it's kind of odd because, like I said, some of the stuff you can't really directly access. So like if I'm on this thing, I can't left click to swing my sword, but if I'm here I can, well no, I can't even left click to swing my sword here. So I'm not exactly sure why I would want to ever put my sword there. It seems to not be a good choice. So we're going to go ahead and get our sword off there and put it on 1. So I like the idea that they were trying to go for there. I just don't think it really works all that well. So, and again, I don't know what this icon here is. I guess that's the on and the off icon. I guess that makes sense. So you can turn your flashlight on and you can have it going and you can kind of light things up, and then you can turn your flashlight off. Now one of the other things that you may have noticed is right there, that little pop-up that popped up. That is another massive change from this game to Terraria. It's a quest system. And the quest system when you first start off it's fairly basic right now. It's going to walk you through about 10-15 quests. And then that more or less ends in summoning a boss. Now, right here, basically, it just wanted you to access your storage, which is right here in the background. You walk up to that and you press E as an echo. And then from there, you move all the stuff over. And congratulations, you completed your first test. Now, after that, it wants you to make a table here and start the process of actually getting started on the planet. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This little button right here is your Scotty beam me up and beam me down ability. The nice thing about this is you can actually use that to kind of save yourself, because there doesn't seem to be a cooldown for it, and you can come in and out as you please. However, the one thing you do need to be very, very careful of is as you go deeper down, and I guess I can show you guys that over here while we're digging. As you go deeper down, you lose access to that teleporter, and it'll take me a minute to get down here so I can show you guys this. So you want to be careful. There is, however, a workaround for it. It seems to be based on the background. So for instance, just like Terraria, where you have your foreground and your background, Starbound has a foreground and a background as well, which I'll show you here in just a second once I get all of these things. Okay. You can see we lost our teleport option. Well, if we jump up, you can see there's stuff in the background here, but there's not stuff in the background here. Well, this stuff in the background is what's keeping you from teleporting. So if I just reach up here, you have to hold right click now instead of left click to access the background. And then you just chew away at this stuff here, and it will eventually open that up. And I'll be able to teleport here in hopefully just a second. There we go. And now you can see we can teleport out. We can teleport back in, and it's brilliant. So keep that in mind. I don't know if there is a maximum level on that. Like for instance, you may be able to go all the way down to, I don't know, bedrock or whatever. I've only been down a few, I guess about 1,000 blocks. I don't know how deep the world goes. If it's like Terraria where it is massively deep, or if it's kind of like Minecraft where you can go to a certain level and then after that point it stops. Now one of the nice things you are going to notice right off the bat is combat is a little bit more, at least in my opinion, well done from Terraria. I like the combat system. However, it is very similar with the aiming like you would normally. You can see you aim, but it does feel to be a lot more precise, and that was always one of the things that really drove me crazy about Terraria. Was I just really didn't like the combat. It always felt clunky to me, and there's some aspects of this that feel clunky as well, but I don't know, it was just annoying to have to deal with some of the boss fights and such. So with this setup, it works a little bit better for me. And this looks like some kind of terrible pink brony land, and I don't know why the trees have thorns. That's actually kind of scary. Now this right here was another one of the parts that just really reminded me of Terraria, because basically you chop the entire tree at a time and it takes forever, just like it did in Terraria. I think that's probably going to be the final Terraria reference that I'm gonna give you, other than maybe the building of the general base. Oh god, dang it. Stupid animals. You do have to be careful of the animals. They're not exactly friendly here at all. They kind of hate you a little bit. Alright. So let's take a look at the crafting system. Actually, let's mow this down and then we'll take a look at the crafting system. The nice thing about this, I think it is actually very similar to Terraria's crafting system, except you don't have the scroll menu. Like with Terraria, you just pulled up your inventory and then you just kind of scrolled and it would open up over time. Well, this one, same general idea, but a slightly different implementation. So let's take a look at that. You come up here, you click on the wrench. There may be a hotkey for this, but I am not aware of it yet. And this is going to be all the stuff that you have access to build with your default setup. Now we want to get this wooden crafting table. So you can see we need wooden planks for that. We don't have any wooden planks at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and make a few of these. Now each of these makes 3. So we need to make 12, I think it is. Is that right? 12 times 3 is 36. Yes, there we go. And that should give us just enough to make it. We make our crafting bench, and now we have accepted or completed our other quest. And you can see right here, even though the text is a little screwed up, we're going to get a 10 bonus, which is nice. All right, so now that we have our little crafting bench, we put our crafting bench on our hotbar, replace our flashlight, and let's just drop in for this video right here. Now, normally, like I said, you have this crafting window here that shows you what you can access. Oh, cool, climbing ropes. Why would a climbing rope need iron? Maybe as an anchor? I don't know. Now, if we come over here and click, you're going to see we have access to some more recipes. Now, granted, it is very similar to the previous version, but not quite the same. You have a few extra, well, you have actually quite a few extra recipes. So that's going to open things up, and as you progress, you know, you're going to start getting anvils and things along those lines, and that's going to open things up a little bit more. Now, you'll notice while I was dealing with that, it did tell me that we were getting a little peckish. There is a food system here. There is also a heat and cold system that you need to be careful of. You can actually freeze your character, and so you got to make sure that you keep your character taken care of, otherwise you're going to have some problems. So what we're going to try and do now is we're going to get a bow set up here in just a second, and I'm going to show you guys a couple different ways to make food so that you guys won't starve to death when you're first making your guy. Now, the other thing you're going to notice are these little things right here. Some of them can be opened, not all of them can though. Some of them you just have to break open. They're kind of the equivalent of Terraria's jars. In the bases and such. And we need to kill this little dude here. What's that, buddy? I like how it makes a horse noise. That's kind of creepy. It's still making a horse noise. That's hilarious. Alright, so these are vines right here. Vines are used to make plant fibers. That's one of the things we need to make for our hunting bow. Now, hunting bows are... they're kind of like really crappy weapons when you first start off. The sword that you get is amazing. It will handle pretty much anything, at least in your first adventure out here into the wilderness. Whereas, you know, your hunting bow kind of sucks. It'll get the job done. It'll kill some things, but it takes a lot of arrows, and a lot of these things are very fast-moving and violent. So unless you're a platforming god and good at dodging and such, you're probably going to want to keep your sword for protection. And you're only going to use the bow for hunting. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, that was definitely not one of my smarter moments. Alright, there we go. Let's get up here. Hopefully I can make it out. Yes, perfect. How many vines do we have? We have 6 vines. Or plant fibers, I guess is what they're called. Alright, let's head back to our little base. And we're going to make a hunting bow and a campfire. Actually, we're going to have to flatten this area out just a bit. The OCD in me is not very happy with this area. I don't know what red petals are for yet. That's one of the things I haven't messed with. The other interesting thing about this is sometimes it feels like technology in Starbound goes a little bass-ackwards. This little tool we have here, it looks kind of advanced. It looks like it's got a laser coming out of it. It kind of looks, reminds me of the Dead Space weapon. The problem with it is it sucks completely. It's awful. It's not going to do hardly anything damage-wise. And the interesting thing is you upgrade it fairly early on to just a basic pick, which seems very, if you've ever played Minecraft, which hopefully most of you have, is basically just your average pick. And you can see, where are the tools? I think I just went past them. There they are. You got your stone pickaxe, your stone hoe, and your stone axe. So basically your exact same Minecraft tools. And those are what's going to keep you rocking and rolling for crafting reasons. Now, when you get those things, we'll be able to do a little bit more with mining. So let's see. How much do we need to make our first pickaxe? Let's see. We need some more cobblestone, and we need some more wood. Cobblestone, thankfully, we're standing on top of. Wood, we are as well. Before we do that, though, I want to see if we can't kill this thing. Alright, let's draw it full out. There we go, 33. 22. Alright. Dude, that thing is hideous looking. Dude, hold still. It makes it so much easier to kill you. As you can see, it takes a long time to kill one of these critters with a bow. And if that little guy had been able to... Oh, that thing looks cute. I bet it wants to eat me, though. Oh, damn. As you can see, they move a lot faster than I do. Alright, hang on, buddy. You're going to feel a little pressure. Oh! Oh, shit. He's angry. He's angry. Okay. Shit. Well, alright, we're going to just make do. Come on. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Thankfully, they also have a very short attention span, so they forget that they hate you relatively quickly. Oh, damn it. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now, you see drop meat. Meat only drops if you kill them. Whoa, no. It only drops if you kill them with the hunting bow. If you kill them with something else, they don't drop meat. They only drop gold. So, depending on what you need, whether you need gold or you need meat, then, you kind of got to change what you're hunting with. All right, so right here, we've got the cooking option. We're using the campfire right now. Slap it in there, click cook, and that's going to give you your steaks. And there they are. They're up on the bar. We've accepted our reward. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and eat these just by left clicking. Now, eating food will give you a little bit of a health bonus, but not much. Certain food is better at it than others. If you get bananas, for instance, which is one of the first foods that we made on my Let's Play on the stream the other day, if you also combine those with wheat, you can make basically a fried banana, and that thing heals like crazy. Unfortunately, I don't have any banana, so we're going to have to kind of make do with what we've got here. Let's bust this tree down real quick, and then we're going to get a little bit of cobblestone, and I can show you guys the difference between this and the pickaxe. Now, the nice thing about Starbound is you can leave this planet fairly easily. You don't necessarily have to stay here. There's other planets, and from what I understand, very similar to Minecraft, it is completely and utterly generated, which means, no two playthroughs are technically the same, and, if you don't like this world, check out another one, and it might be completely different. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is this thing is mining 2 blocks at a time. So I'm pulling both of the ones below me, not just one, which is nice, but it is also still kind of slow. When we get the pickaxe, I think it does 4, and I believe the copper tools do 6. Whoa, dude's tripping out there for a second. All right, do we have enough to make the pickaxe yet? Or am I missing something? What are we missing? Oh, we're missing wood planks. Not a problem. Where are our planks? There we go. We need 20. So there's 3. So that's what, 7? Yeah, that'll give us just a little extra. There we go. And we can now make our stone pickaxe, craft. And we are going to want our hoe soon. Okay, so now that we've got our pickaxe, you can see we've got it here. Nice and cool looking. Can't be used for a weapon as far as I know. As you can see, I'm not swinging at anything. But you're going to notice it's pulling 6 at a time. So that's a pretty drastic change when it comes to to mining. So I highly recommend you move to these tools as fast as you possibly can, because otherwise you're going to be sitting there using that other damn tool for a long time. Also, unlike Terraria, where you had to have a specialized tool to break the background walls down, it's very easy with this. You just right click and you can basically mine the same stuff that you would mine with the laser. So keep that in mind, makes it pretty easy. And same thing if you want to put these back. Right here, this is placing a 4-block front wall. So if I place that right there, hang on, I guess I have to place it next to something. There we go. It's on the ground, and it's going to be rocking and rolling just like that. As you can see, though, there's no background. If I right-click, you can see now we have a background set up. So that's pretty much how you place the background walls, and you can actually place background walls a lot faster than you could in Terraria, and a lot less painfully, which is definitely one of the things I do like, because that was something I absolutely hated in Terraria, was how hard it was to get, you know, your house going and getting all that set up. Now, if you've ever done farming in Minecraft, farming here is basically the same thing. You just simply need to have dirt, you need to have it lined up, and then you need to use a hoe. So that's one of the first things I highly recommend you guys do once you get on planet, is get that set up. So for us to make a hoe, we need some more wood planks. We need 23 wood planks. So let's see, we've got, where's the wood? That's 3, so 23 is going to be 7. Let's go ahead and do 8. There we go, craft. Now you can see right here, this one is common and it doesn't cost us any money. Later on, some of this stuff will cost you money. So for instance, the hoe may even cost us a little bit. No, it doesn't. Some of the other stuff though, like you can see right here, the iron lever is going to cost me 100 to make. So be careful with that and try and maintain your money. Otherwise, you're going to be hemorrhaging pretty quickly and it gets pretty bad. So keep that in mind. Alright, so we just got our hoe going. It's also getting nighttime, which is kind of scary. Let's go ahead and light things up just a bit. We don't want any unexpected visitors. Well, I mean, I guess they would be expected. That's why we're lighting things up, but just in case. You can also see it's raining. See the temperature down there in the bottom? You can see it's pointing to the left. That means if I stay over here, I'm going to start getting colder and colder and colder, and eventually I believe you will die. I didn't stay in the cold long enough on the stream to see what actually happened, but I have a feeling it ain't nice. Alright, so let's come over here. We're going to just boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now this is plowed. Since it is red earth, it is kind of hard to tell that, but it is. And we have the option of doing bolt bulbs or wheat. I have no idea what bolt bulbs are. Sounds a little bit too close to butt bulbs, and I don't really want to put anything in my mouth that is related to butts, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's break these plants. There we go. There we go. Did those give me any seeds by chance? That's a negative. Alright, let's see if we can plant our wheat now. And it does not look like it's going to let me... There it goes. There we are. I thought it looked a little different. Okay. So now that we've busted that up, we've got wheat 1, wheat 2, and wheat 3. Now, also, just like Minecraft, you do have a minimum distance. So, for instance, you can't build them any closer than what they're built right there at. Whoops, let's switch to our pick. Also, very similar to Minecraft, you're going to notice your tools have durability. Underneath them, you see that little red line there. The red line indicates your durability. Now you can also see that my temperature is dropping, and it's dropped pretty nastily. So we're going to head over by the fire here in just a sec once I get this iron yanked out of the ground. You can also see that the different... Oh, damn it. The different ore types are easier or harder to build, or to break, depending. We're breaking the cobble around there, so keep that in mind as well. There we go. And I believe if we come back here, you can see our temperature is rising relatively rapidly. And there we go. And you can basically continue on with these quests. I think we've got 2 or 3 more quests before it basically gets to where it wants us to build the where is it? The radar dish, which is right here, the distress beacon. Be careful building the distress beacon. It's a one-time use, from what I understand, boss summoner. And once you summon that, I think it's very similar to the Terraria summons. You end up fighting a boss. You don't necessarily have to deploy it here, and there doesn't seem to be any quests between there and that one. So keep that in mind. It's a little odd how you go from very easy quests to kind of very, very hard quests. So, you know, I think that will change eventually. Now, for fuel, this is an advanced spaceship. You're here hunting for fuel, and, you know, I was expecting to have to hunt for, like, I don't know, plutonium or something along those lines. Coal will work, and as will just flat out trees, and apparently fairly decent. 81 trees is 81 fuel, 1,000 trees is 1,000 fuel. So, you know, if you don't like your planets, you can always load that up and then move to a different planet if you so choose. And, you know, keep that in mind. I don't know if you can come back to a planet after you leave it. So make sure, you know, once I figure that out, and if we continue to do this Let's Play, I'll let you guys know. There's a lot about this game that I don't know yet. It just came out the other day, so it's, you know, just like any other game when it first comes out. It's going to take a little bit to get all the little nooks and crannies figured out. I'm more concerned why these lizard things make horse noises. Oh, jeez. I died, biatch. Whoa! Oh, God. There we go. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is my health is very, very low. And that's a bummer. That's going to end badly for me. Alright. That's really going to end badly for me. That's going to cramp my style, slow my roll, and just in general be a mood killer. So what you want to do as soon as you can is get a bed. Now, let's see if I can find one in here. I've never actually made a bed. We just ran around till we found a house and we kind of stole it. Alright, so wooden planks is all you need. We need 15 of them, so we've already got 1, so we need 14, so that's what, 3, that's 5. There we go, and let's go make our bed. Alright, so now that we've got our bed, let's place our bed. Whoops, hopefully that thing won't shoot at me. We're going to have to break that real quick. Come on, there we go. And bed goes down. Alright, so you come over here, you jump in, you're going to see the little hearts are spewing off of it. Right now, because I'm not in a house and I'm technically under the stars, from what I understand, the healing is slower. If you completely seal on your house and the back, key part is the back, you will heal much more rapidly. Keep that in mind. I don't know if you heal on your spaceship. You might be able to actually take a bed up to your spaceship. You know, that is a good question. Let's see if we can do that real quick, because now I'm curious. There we go, and beam me up, Scotty. And let's put our bed right there. And there we go. Now this is 100% secure. I don't know if that's going to actually climb any faster. Also don't know what the yellow bar or the green bar is. You'd figure it'd be something like stamina or something along those lines, but I don't know. I don't know if this is healing any faster. It's an option, especially while you're staying on the surface and before you get your house built. Use your spaceship liberally. If you get in trouble, come back to base, hang out here. It's just going to be nicer on you and keep you from getting, you know, destroyed. I've popped out mid-fight before. However, be careful. It does seem to affect the day cycle. As you can see right here, we're at night now. And I have a feeling if we keep teleporting back and forth, that we're going to keep losing time. It may actually be because we were sleeping in the bed, though, now that I think about it. Because it doesn't seem to be speeding time up. But we lost... Either this planet has a very short orbiting cycle around its sun, or not around its sun, rotation, so that, you know, the day-night cycle is fast. Or maybe it's some other thing that I'm missing. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap up our first look at Starbound for the day. We are going to, like I said, if we decide to keep playing this, I'll build a base. We'll start exploring the galaxy, see what we come up with, and you know, that pretty much depends on you guys. You know, if this is something you guys would like to see, let me know in the comment section below. We'll explore the galaxy, build a base, maybe even do some multiplayer stuff, and it pretty much depends on you. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you want to see more? Do not? Let me know there. As always, if you like this video, make sure you slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.